Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm back with the Learning Curve series. In today's competitive business landscape, we all know that talent is the only thing that differentiates growth or stagnation of any industry. That's where the catalyst role of talent acquisition professionals kicks in. That's why I'm here again to share with you that demand of talent acquisition professionals has raised drastically during the last couple of years. And do you know that what has been the major reason? Yes, you're right. It was pandemic. Pandemic, COVID-19 that touched us during the year 2019 and 2020 has a higher impact over raising the demand of talent acquisition professionals. Now let's see what has actually happened during this year. As we know that before COVID, there were only a handful of the organizations who actually knew the term of remote working. But the world has changed. When the COVID hit, we all know that most of the talent had gone back to their own home destinations, home countries, or hometowns. But the organizations for sure needed that talent. That is why the talent acquisition professionals started hiring from different locations. Now, the term had changed for most of the organizations, and they started recruiting their talent for remote work. Now, the organizations had opened their positions for remote working. That's why the talent acquisition professionals also started hiring from different locations. This has actually changed the expectations from the talent acquisition professionals as well, because now they are not meeting 100% candidates in person, physical meeting, but they are meeting them online. They are not only attracting them, but hiring and onboarding the talent from different locations for different countries. See how the role of talent acquisition professionals has expanded like 360-degree as compared to what it had been like 2-3 years back. That's why we know that now the talent acquisition professionals are required to have remote hiring, remote work locations, and you can imagine that now the demand for such hiring has increased multifold. And that's why the demand for talent acquisition professionals have also increased, because now they are sitting at different locations but still providing services for different countries, for different organizations where they have never visited, and hiring the technical specialist for themselves and hiring the technical specialist for themselves and hiring the technical specialist for themselves and hiring the technical. So now you would ask that COVID has gone back, so why there is still a demand for talent acquisition professionals? I will tell you the reason. See, when the COVID gone back, organizations resuming organizations started resuming back. I understand during that time we have realized there are multiple ways of working. Over the time, organizations had opened remote positions. They are now open for the freelance working solutions. They are also open for the flexible working things. But still, you know, during last 2 to 3 years, the organizations had faced a lot of losses. And to overcome those losses, now the organizations realize that they have to go through a recovery phase. And during that recovery phase, they would be expanding, and they are expanding. That is why you can imagine the demand of talent acquisition professionals have raised, because now the organizations need people from different locations. They are open for the remote working and the freelance services. But not only this, they are also expanding like they were working before COVID. That is why they also need the same traditional hiring, the traditional way. That's why the talent acquisition professionals are also providing services in the same routine manner. So see, it's not about that the COVID time was actually good for the demand of talent acquisition professionals, but after that, during but after that, we are now under the recovery phase, and that has also a greater impact over the demand of talent acquisition professionals.